I think this is so weird. They have a McDonald's on one side of the highway and one on this side of the highway. Have you ever heard of that? And this is just a gas station over here. But it's just so weird.
You probably have to walk down here some other time, but for now you're about to see where we cross the zebra crossing ahead. It'll be on our left hand side. Look to the left now. No, it's one more. Okay. What the lights are. Best view of us here. Imperial has a mixed history. It's where all the presidential visits were, like every foreign minister, every foreign leader fought the Battle of Nations. But in the distance you'll see the Russian soldier behind the fountain. And up there is the palace where the clipped is. Build the opera building, and they started almost immediately building this opera. They were almost finished with the building when they were told that the engineers in charge of the road had decided they were going to raise the road by 5 meters, which is like 15 feet. Right? So the grand staircase that was a part of the design is basically underground, buried, because they can't, they're just, yeah. So this is why it looks a little bit like a sunken coffin, you know what I mean? Net result being that the emperor came for the grand opening, or to look at the place before the grand opening, like the winter palace. They had a summer palace to show up run, you're going to see. Now the wings here on the left-hand side have been turned into museums. So the Fine Arts Gallery of Vienna is here. And if you're into art, it is well worth a visit. And to the right, this is more or less an ethnological museum. To the right, you'll see the main entrance of the Hofburg Palace, the official entrance. And to the left, you'll see Maria Theresa sitting up on the throne. The building in the background now, a museum's quarter, is actually the old stables. On the right hand side, the Natural History Museum. It's pretty, isn't it? A lot to see and a lot to take pictures of. You're going to see lots of it again, but just we're doing the tour now. This is the Ring Road Democracy. They decided to put the Goddess of Wisdom on a pillar outside with a golden decoration. They should have put it inside, because ever since she's been out here, she's turned her back in disgust on what's going on in the Parliament, one way or the other. No wisdom in there. But it's pretty, it just renovated actually. It's about 4 kilometers. So if you like, well, without stopping, with shopping and ice cream, 2-3 days. But here to the right, the German museum, the German theater, the German language theater, one of the leading ones. It's like, big thing to be an actor in there. On the left hand side, the city hall covered with hidden behind there's always a festival of some sort. That's the city hall, that's the town hall. Yeah, that's the city hall.
You'll find the tall, bald Irish guy standing here. I know some. Right, that's the stars and cafes.
Baroque style. When you come along with me, has been restored recently. That's the largest organ. And when you look around, you can see further instruments, further organs. All in all, we have about 20,000 pipes here. Sarcophagus is decorated with endless sculptures and also creatures like these dragon-like creatures. Take me here about the tomb. So it's really a very, very nice example of Mother Mary. The stained glass windows are from late Middle Ages ruins from the windows. It's way younger because they suffered quite a lot of damages at the end of the Second World War. And same types of tiles. The roof structure totally jaspered down by a fire in April 1945. Essentially, the roof then was redone with a very modern and very light steel roof, but the same types of tiles by again Well, and this is kind of the main entrance to the palace. Okay, so
Black again.
palace, as you will see it when we continue walking, consists out of many, many wings. The style is not really fitting the levels of the windows, it's different. So this is the result of a continuous this is always best to see for the imperial crown here.
All right, this is our hotel room in Austria, in Vienna. Not bad. Kind of definitely small. At first I thought that was the shower behind the curtain. And then I realized the shower was behind me. I spilled ice cream all over me. Oh, my belly's look like it's getting big. Oh, naughty Franklin. This is very comfortable TV. My view is not the best, but better than looking. There's our bus, the Globus bus, and that there in the corner is a department store, very much like Lidl, the IDLL. So,